Hey beautiful people, how y'all doing? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Michelle, and if you're returning, welcome back. So let's hop in. We got body care empties. The first category I'm going to start off with is body soap. I have this soap from Shea Moisture, and it's the African Black Soap Soothing Body Wash. I talked about this, I believe, in my best of 2017. This is a really good acne wash for your body. Now, it doesn't necessarily have salicylic acid or any chemicals in it. It is a natural product, so it contains a lot of African black soap, which is really good for skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, or just any breakouts that your skin might have. There's aloe in here, which is very good for moisturizing and just calming your skin down for irritation. It has oatmeal in here as well and vitamin E. I like the way it smells. When you see it and it's black, you're like, no. But when you smell it, it has a very pleasant aroma. It's kind of like a sweet scent. It definitely does not smell like what it looks like. And it lathers really well, and that's a plus. It does have these little grainy bits in it, but it doesn't actually show up in your loofah or on your skin. But when you look at it, you can see that it has these grains in it. I got it from Target, and I would definitely repurchase. It's a staple of mine. I think it's fantastic for my back knee when I get it, and just any skin irritations that I might have. That was the only soap that I had. Next up is body cream. Now, I love body cream. I love it. I run through it like water. And because I'm a minimalist, I unfortunately don't buy like 5 or 6 at a time and put it on depending on how I feel. I finish everything before I buy something new. So I make myself go through it quickly so I can get something new. Now, the two products that I purchase over and over again for my skin because they're fantastic. They're luxurious, so they're definitely on the higher end, but I use it when I'm going somewhere really special, when I need my skin to look like it's kind of glistening and glowing. And this is from Josie Moran, and it's the whipped argan oil. I talk about this all the time because it is a staple and I run through them. I have the apricot vanilla scent, and it smells so good. It's not the cheap kind of like, you know, little girl vanilla scent. It really does mix in with the apricot, which does smell like a real apricot, and I really don't smell the vanilla to mention it. But as far as the formula, it does contain argan oil, which is so nourishing for your body, and it is whipped, so it's very thick. I can't show you because it's empty, but you're just supposed to massage it onto your skin, and because it's whipped, it doesn't look and feel greasy on you. It does look like you have some sheen though, which I really like. It has a really good balance. I'm not seeing the ingredient list on here for whatever reason, but I'm sure it's online, so I'll link it below. Now, that second product I was talking about is from Lush, and I am a huge fan of Lush. I love Lush. Their stuff is pricey, just like this one's pricey. I want to say it's $35. This, what I'm going to show you, is probably about the same exact price, and it's called Sympathy for the Skin. And it's in a tub. And one thing about these tubs is, although I like the packaging and it's really nice, I don't like scooping when it's like all the way at the bottom. It's really hard to get out sometimes, and it's just kind of inconvenient. And for those of you who don't know, when you have, I believe, 6 empty containers of these tubs, you get a free fresh face mask from Lush. So definitely make sure that you keep these. This is a very moisturizing, lightweight lotion. Even though it's in a tub, you would think it's super thick. It's not as thick as the one I just showed you. It is like a lightweight Lubriderm, Jergens consistency, but there's a little bit of heaviness to it, and I think it's because of the bananas. There's real bananas that are smashed into here, and I can't explain the way it makes my skin feel, but it is so moisturizing. And my skin just feels and looks like perfect. It's hard to describe what it looks like, but it doesn't look shiny or oily. It just looks like a very healthy glow, and the smell is very comforting and warm. It has vanilla in it, it has cocoa butter in it, it has glycerin, and it has a lot of other ingredients. It does contain parabens. So I may move on to a different lotion. Other than that, I absolutely love it. This product I picked up from Walgreens, I believe, and I was just in need of a lotion and I picked it up. It's from a brand that's called MICHE Bath. I've never heard of it, so let me know if you've used it in the past. And I have the body icing cream decor, and it's infused with 20% shea butter, and it's a body lotion. And this is a 8-ounce bottle, but as you can see, and maybe you can't, there's still some left because it was just too hard to get the rest out. Although I could have cut it, I chose not to. It's water-based and it has shea butter as its second ingredient and cetera alcohol. So it's supposed to be like a nourishing, moisturizing lotion. I really wanted to like it. It does have like a baby powder lavender scent and it was decent. It's pretty thick. It wasn't a long-lasting moisture though. It goes on the skin really nice, but it didn't last for more than about 10 minutes. So I guess it's good for people who maybe like to feel that lotioned feeling after they take a shower, but don't like the feel of lotion on their body throughout the day. This is probably something that you would like. It does smell like it's something that's for a baby though. So if you're not into the baby powder scent, then there are some other scents that you can check out, but I think it's formulated for babies. And in that case, all of the things I just mentioned, I guess don't really matter because I don't know how moisturized babies need to be all day. I'm not seeing any parabens in here, but I do see a lot of ingredients that I don't recognize. So just make sure if it's going on a baby, of course, just make sure that the ingredients in here are safe. Next, I have this big lotion from Shea Moisture, and it's called the 100% tamanu oil and organic shea butter extra dry skin body lotion. I was actually shocked to see something with tamanu oil in it because I hadn't even heard of tamanu oil until I started using the brand Bikakoa. But it does have shea butter in it as well and aloe vera, and it's just supposed to be like a thick lotion that's good for extra dry skin. So I expected this to be very, very moisturizing, and although it is thick, and I love that it has a pump on it. Okay, there's like nothing in here. I love that it has a pump on it, you guys, but this pump is very, very annoying when the product gets stuck at the bottom because these thick lotions really should not be in pumps like this. This is supposed to be made for lotions that are thin because you just can't get it out. So that's one sort of complaint. It is 16 ounces and I don't remember how much it cost. I want to say it was maybe $13. And so you're getting quite a bit of lotion. It was just okay. It was not moisturizing to me at all. It was very thick, and so when you put it on your skin, you do feel like you're coating your skin, but it in no way melted into my skin at all. The scent was okay. It's like a sweet kind of perfumey scent. It's not something I liked, but it's an okay smell. It wasn't lingering, so it didn't really matter, but the product didn't work at all for me. So it's not something I would ever repurchase. And last in body lotions is this cream from L'Occitane, and you can see the bottle is all crunched up, and it is a 5.2 ounce bottle. And this is supposed to be a very intense hand balm. So why am I calling it a body cream? Because that's how I used it. They have their original signature body cream, the one that's in the silver packaging with the blue on it, and I love that cream for my hands. But when I saw this one, I thought, wow, they have an intense version of it. Let me try it. And so I wanted to use it on my body during the winter time as a body cream. And it was very good. It was very thick and definitely very moisturizing. It's just that there was something different about the formula where I feel like it's probably best for what it's made for, which is the hands or say the feet, because it didn't have the right consistency for the body. It seemed like maybe it was mixed with like a petroleum or something. It just wasn't what I was expecting. I felt like maybe there was too much shea butter in it. I wouldn't purchase this again for my body. Now for the hands maybe, but definitely not for the body. They do have a lot of sales with this brand and they have a lot of pretty nice products. So if you happen to see it in the mall or something, you can go get a sample of it. Now I don't want this video to be too long. I know it's gonna be long. I still have deodorants, I have body oils, and I have some hand cream left. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up a little bit so we can get through these products. Moving along to body oils, the first oil I have is from Michael Todd Organics, and this is the Organic Aloe Nourishing Healing Oil, and it repairs, regenerates, refreshes all skin types, including sensitive skin. and it has organic soybean oil in it as its first ingredient, which these brands, I feel they can do a little bit better. They can do a little bit better than soybean oil. Soybean oil, and then lavender, organic aloe, and then essential oil. And it's supposed to leave skin satiny smooth. It's a really big bottle, so you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. It's 10 ounces. Now, the first thing, as far as the packaging goes, packaging is okay. It's not really, not my thing, but it's okay. This was actually sent to me, I believe, to review a long time ago. And the top of it is like this, so it pours out. So this is my complaint right here. This doesn't work for me. They need to definitely come up with a pump of some sort, and maybe they have by now, but I didn't like having to pour it out because so much pours out. Now, I like this oil. It was a pretty medium weight oil. It wasn't too heavy, but it wasn't super lightweight either. And it had a very herbally scent, which I wasn't expecting, but it does smell very herbally. A little bit of like that tea tree peppermint herb, and I liked it. I put it over my lotions during the winter time if I just needed to kind of up the moisture in something I was using. I put it on my skin. At times it did feel a little bit greasy, just a little bit, where, you know, that feeling when you have on oil and you feel like you have on oil, and every time you put your leg on something, half of the grease is on whatever you put your leg on. That does happen with that because of the fact that you kind of over pour. But I feel like if you could manage how much came out, it would be fine. Like if they were able to tell you how much you should be using, I think that the product would work a lot better. They give you so much of it too, where it's like, it takes a long time to get through that. I'm not sure if it's something I would repurchase. I liked it. I really did like it, but I'm not sure if I would want it because of the way it's packaged. I do love Michael Todd though, especially the skincare piece. Their black charcoal mask, excellent. Now this oil is really interesting to me. I picked it up in Tahiti, and it's called the Monoi de Tahiti, and it's the Orchid. And the bottle is like a tempered glass, and it has a spray pump on it, which is really different for an oil. Now you can kind of actually see that the oil is stuck around the bottle because it got cold and the oil kind of hardened up. I picked up this oil when I was in Tahiti. There was a family that we went to, and we stayed at their house for a couple of hours, and the husband and wife owned a oil company where they formulated all of these different oils for the body and bath bombs and cool stuff like that. And so I was just interested in picking one up, and wow, so beautiful. This is like a light oil, but it feels so luxurious. I don't know how they did it, how they formulated it, and I don't have like ingredients or anything on it to be able to read it. But they had so many different scents. I remember that. I tried on so many different ones. This one was a very light perfumey scent. It kind of reminds me of like a jasmine. But as far as the oil itself, when it melted down, it sprayed out really, really nice. Like it was a hard spray where the oil really did come out. Or you could just spray your body with it, which is really cool. And on the inside, there's actually a pearl in it. And I loved it. It's an oil I would definitely repurchase again. It made my skin very soft. It was like the most beautiful, luxurious oil that I feel if someone in America formulated it, they would hike it up like an extra $60. So excellent product. I have this oil here from Aesop, and it's called Breathless, and it's one of their body oils. It has blood orange, jojoba, and it has some kind of laurel leaf in it. I don't know what that is, but it is a body oil. And you guys know how much I love Aesop. You know how much I love the packaging. And this oil has a little top like this, and it has this little plastic part which lets you just distribute drops at a time, which is great, so you don't overdo it. Even though it doesn't give you much, you kind of have to like really get it out. I loved it. They have a different oil. I want to say it's a geranium leaf oil. I love that oil, but this one has pretty similar consistency. It's not super thin. It has a little bit of thickness to it. It has a very natural aroma. It smells like willow bark, and maybe it smells like blood orange. I don't really smell that in here. I like the oil for just topping it on top of whatever moisturizer I'm wearing. It does wear very well over Aesop lotions, and I liked it. I liked it by itself too. If my skin was kind of damp, and I just put the oil over my damp skin in the summertime. It really hydrates it. Your skin is glowing, but I just don't really care for the smell and the consistency as much as I do for the geranium leaf. I would definitely repurchase this though. If this is all they had, I would definitely rebuy it. Next, I have this hand oil from Victoria's Secret, and it says hand therapy oil, and it's in the flavor scent Acai, and I believe I got it as part of a gift set. And it's a yellow oil, as you can see here, and it has a little pump on it. It smells, oh, it smells so good. It smells very fruity, just like apples and oranges and grapes and pears. It just smells like fruit all mixed in together. I love this oil. I didn't use it for my hands though. I used it for my body, and it is like the most beautiful blend. However they did this, they blended the oil so nicely that when it goes on your skin, it makes you just feel like an Egyptian goddess. Like you're just glowing. Your shoulders are glowing. I want to see if I can show you. So if I was going out or something, I would, since there's a little bit left, I can show you. Pour a little bit in my hands, probably like a quarter amount. It's so sheeny, but it's so thin. It's not too sheeny. It has a very natural sheen to it, but it does give you a little bit more glow. I really like this oil. The scent doesn't even last long on you, so it's not like an overpowering fruity scent at all. It's just a very natural sheen, and I would definitely repurchase it. I haven't really seen it though, so I'm not sure if it's something that they still sell, but loved it. Now let's get into hand creams. This one is from Aesop, and it's all crunched up. That's one thing that really gets on my nerves about these squeezy products. When they get to be like empty, it's so hard to get it out, and these things can really poke you. So this one is a Resurrection Hand Balm, and it is a really nice smelling lotion. Now I would love to tell you what was in it, but unfortunately I cannot read it. My camera died. Anyway, you guys, so with this hand balm, I really loved it. It was very thick, very moisturizing. The smell is phenomenal. I think it's extremely expensive though. The price, I want to say it's like $35. So $35 for like a 4-ounce, I think, bottle is really expensive. So I would not repurchase this because it's just too pricey. But if I could afford it, I would definitely repurchase this. I loved it. When you layer it with oils or with like a shea butter, anything, it is just a beautiful base for your skin just to start getting hydrated right after you get out of the shower. So yes, if you've tried it, let me know how you liked it, because I've yet to meet someone who hasn't loved that particular product. And this hand lotion is from Bath & Body Works, and it's called Hello Beautiful 24-Hour Moisture Ultra Shea Body Cream. Now I got this because it has shea butter in it, so I expected it to be a little extra thick, a little extra moisturizing, and again, it's from Bath & Body Works. Really thick, as you can see, and it is very moisturizing. Now, 24-hour moisture, absolutely not. Absolutely not, but it definitely does give your skin a really nice kind of sheen. I had it in my car. I would just keep it in my car as like my hand lotion on my way to work, and I like it because it can fit really nice in the glove compartment or any compartment in your car. It's a very springy floral scent, so it's not an unusual kind of smell, and like I said, it goes on really nice. It keeps your hands super moisturized. Definitely not 24 hours, but enough to where you really won't get dry hands throughout the day. So I would definitely repurchase it, maybe in a different scent. I wasn't crazy about it, but I love the formula. Now this video is getting really long, and I have a bunch of deodorants I wanted to share with you, but I think I'll just do another separate video on natural deodorants, because I have about 5 and it will take me forever to get through it. So let me just end with these last 2 products. This one is not a body lotion or cream. It's like a salve, I think they call it, S-A-L-V-E. I look at it as more like a petroleum jelly, and it's from Pharmacy, and it's called Honey Savior All-in-One. And as you can see, it's one of those same kind of squeezy tubes that get really kind of crunchy. I don't know what material this is called, but what I will tell you is that the actual color of this product starts chipping away. like paint on a wall. It starts chipping off of it, and that is not cool. I think these products are way too expensive to be chipping off after a couple of months. But this is an all-in-one repair with honey and echinacea. And it's supposed to just be for very dry skin, especially during the summertime when I was showing more skin. I didn't want my elbows to be dry, and just places I don't pay enough attention to. I don't really have an opinion about it as far as how it smells. It does have this like kind of neutral honey scent, which is fine. It comes out just like petroleum jelly does. It's clear, and you just rub it, and it's very thick and super greasy. So I would probably not put it on my face because of how thick and greasy it is. But if you can even see the little white flakes on me, it's coming from the actual bottle. So I'm rubbing it on, and oh my goodness. You can see though the oiliness of the product. It's very greasy. Okay, it's definitely a skin salve. So you see it got super oily. If you don't like cocoa butter or shea butter, this would be like a really good alternative to that. And even if you wanted to give yourself a glowy look, you could take some highlighting powder or like a highlighting oil, and you can just rub it along, and you would have that natural looking glow. So there's a lot of ways to use it. Some people use it over cuts or burns. I think it's a great product. I think it's expensive, so I would prefer the packaging to just be like neat and perfect, but it's something I would definitely repurchase in the future. I liked it. And last but certainly not least is Sweet Sweats. I have a whole video that's dedicated to this product, so you can definitely learn a lot about it. But this is a finished one, and I go through these like water. Actually, no, it takes me a while to get through them, but it's a staple, so I purchase it and purchase it over and over again. And it's all gone, but normally what you would see here is what chapstick would kind of look like, and you just roll it up. And I use this on my stomach area before I work out. I take it and I just rub it along my stomach, and all of that is in the video. You can watch me actually do it, and it gets rid of my water weight. So I love this product. I love that I don't have to scoop anything, and it's quick and easy. It's really easy to travel with. I think it does a really good job of helping me to lose water weight and to sweat more. I like the smell of it. It's not like overpowering. It's very subtle. It's expensive. I think it's like $30, but it's well worth it. It's definitely, like I said, a staple product of mine for working out. And if you're really into fitness, or you want to start having a more healthy lifestyle, I have a fitness playlist that I'm going to go ahead and link below, and you can check out my fitness videos. So that's about it, you guys. Those are my body care empties for now. If you guys have any questions about anything, please let me know. I'll also link below the product review of this really cute wig that I have on in case you're curious about it. And anything else, yeah, just let me know. Big kisses to you all. Mwah! And I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light.